tell me, but I wasn't trying to hear her. Stuck in my ways, living happy in sin. Feeling kind of low every now and then. Creeping for a moment, back at it again. Till Jesus came along, clean my heart within. Confused by my own sexuality. And people want to judge my reality. But this is not a fatality. Cause Jesus came along, took it out of me. All the glory and the honor belongs to you. I want to thank you, Lord, it's because of you. Don't do the same things that I
Good morning, Miss Diane. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, sis. Miss Darisha, good morning. You're not sneaking this morning, Darisha? Good morning, everybody. It's Reset Monday. Reset Monday. Y'all excited? I'm excited because it is Reset Monday. And I want to come on and give you a few words of encouragement to set the tone for your week and to command your day. Good morning, Renee. Good morning. And today, y'all, our topic is walk like you're already there. Good morning, Susan. Walk like you're already there. If you can share the video, please share the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel when we're done, please go to the Chronicles of Cree on YouTube and subscribe. But today our topic is walk like you're already there. Everybody's going somewhere. Everybody's going somewhere. Like at work, Darisha. You're not sneaking and watching at work. But we are all going somewhere. We have somewhere to go. Everybody's going somewhere, but we don't always walk like we're going somewhere. We don't always talk like we're going somewhere. And so today we want to get into the mindset of walking and talking like we're already there. Like we're already there. I know that we're making shifts and we're sifting out things we don't need, and we're making some changes that need to be made so that we can all get to the next level. But we're not always walking and talking and looking like we're on our way somewhere. We have this, downtrodden countenance about ourselves, and we're just like looking defeated and hopeless. And that's not our story. We're not hopeless. We're not without hope. And so a lot of times we feel like, oh my God, I've messed up and I failed at this. And so that's the end of the world, but that's not it. So this week, the focus is, walking and talking like you are already where you want to go. We already have in mind where we're supposed to be and where we want to be, but we don't walk and act like it. We walk in defeat like we have no hope. We walk in defeat like we have no purpose. And so this week we're shaking all that off. It's nothing but a heavy weight. Just a spirit that's heavy that a lot of us are carrying around. And I decided that this week it's going to be my week to let it all go, because we have to walk and talk like we're already where we're trying to be. People look at you and they're wondering, how does she keep doing what she's doing? How is she able to hold on? Well, you know what? It's not just me on my strength. It's not me operating on my strength alone. And so when we know who we are and whose we are, and you've heard me say it before, we're able to walk and talk like we're supposed to be. We're not defeated. We're not victims of anything. We're not victims. We're not hopeless. So we got to walk and talk and act like we're already where we're trying to go. When people see us, it shouldn't always be a sob story. When people see us, it shouldn't be that nothing's ever going your way. It shouldn't, because that's a heavy burden that people just don't want to bear. People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And so this week, I'm encouraging you to just develop a whole new attitude about it. Develop a new attitude about it. And not only that, develop a new way of walking when you walk, a new way of talking when you talk. It's time out for looking and feeling defeated. I don't care if you have 5 cents in your pocket and you're going to call me to make you some sandwiches for next week. You better walk and act like you have it all together. That's how we start. It's our attitude towards it. It's our attitude. Everybody's heard your attitude determines your altitude. It's true. So it's your attitude toward the way where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? Ask yourself that question. Where do you see yourself? Well, if you don't know, that's why we have Vision Board Party coming up. January 2018, Vision Board Party is coming. Some people can't answer that question, but some people know where they want to go, but they've had a few obstacles along the way. But just because you've had a few obstacles along the way and you're not sure, it's not time for us. Good morning, Miss Pappy. It's not time for us to be walking around and looking like we don't have hope. If I'm broke and don't have a dime in my pocket, you will never know it. You will never know it. But how about this? I'll never be broke another day in my life. Somebody else might, but it won't be my story. I'm not. Never be broke another day in my life. You can say a lot of stuff about me, but that won't be one. How about that? Won't be that one. Won't be that one. Because we have got to figure out that what we need, the only person that's going to be able to supply it is going to be God and yourself. That's it. That's it. That's where the strength comes from. But see, some of us say, well, it don't take all that. Okay. Maybe it doesn't for you. We have to be praying over our businesses and asking God to elevate us in the way that he would have us elevated so that we'll be in a position to help other people. That's it. Now, nobody can beat him giving. But then maybe your prayer needs to be, Lord, teach me how to give more. Teach me how to give back. Teach me how to really help your people. Because he told me that a long time ago and I believed it. He said all I had to do was take care of his people. He would take care of me. I said, oh, that's it? That's all I have to do? Okay. Even when they're acting clowns. Okay. Yeah. Then I can get what I want. But I'm walking and I'm talking like it. So this week it'll be a different walk and a different talk. And I hope it is for you too. We have to walk and talk like we're already there. I know friends say, you know what, Creek, God's already shown it to me. I'm going to have this and this and this, and I'm going to do this. Well, you know what? If he said it can happen. You just got to do your part. You got to do your part. The week is past, and it's like Monday, November the 13th. We're doing Tent City on Saturday. I'm going to be cooking like crazy on Friday. Getting things together Thursday and Friday. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work, and it's time to walk like it. Stop waiting on the best time to do anything. Because there is no best time. I'm waiting on the right moment. You know, you do that when you need to buy a car. When you need to buy some shoes. But when it's time to give back and work, see, it's not about the dollar. We just got to do it. So this week, you got to walk and talk like you already where you want to be. You want to be prosperous? Act like it. You want more energy? Act like it. You want better health? Act like it. You want a better spiritual walk? Act like it. Walk like it. Act like it. Talk like it. That's what we do. That's what I'm doing this week. So I'm encouraging you to do the same thing. We speak these things and we say these things and we don't put action behind it. That's what we do. I saw a clip that came across my Facebook page. I'm trying to remember who shared it. Brandon Smith, the Bonnet Chronicles. And she was saying faith without works is dead. But she also said faith with works is dead. It was funny, but it was true. She said we pray and we ask God for these no good jokers we land up with. This is one of the examples, not my example, but hers. We pray for a man and we know God is sending us signs. And he's not sending them through parables because some of us don't understand parables. Sometimes he'll send it as a direct word. But because it didn't come through the right messenger, we don't want to accept it. And you see all the signs that he's not the one. You see all the signs, but oh, you prayed for him. You see all the signs that he's not the one. But you want to accept that anyway because you don't want to be by yourself. But he looks so good. They usually do. They talk right, they look right, they act right till you get them home. Then they realize that it's permanent. So be glad sometimes that God doesn't answer our prayers. Yeah. We think we know what we want. He really knows what we need. This week, I'm encouraging everybody to walk and talk like you're already where you need to be. Walk and talk like you're already where you need to be. Stop telling other people, I got a headache. I don't feel good. This true enough. We do feel bad sometimes, but that can't be your lifelong story because only 2 people care about that. Y'all know who they are? Only 2 people care about your health being bad. That's your doctor and the mortician. Those are the only people who care. People be like, girl, bye. You sick of that? Okay, lose weight. And a lot of us could stand to lose some weight. I could stand to lose about 10 pounds, 15. I'd be real happy. But if all I'm doing is talking about it and eating everything in sight, then I'm not walking and talking like I want to lose the weight. Let's keep it simple. That's a simple example. January is coming, the parking lot at the gym going to be full. My car won't be there, but it's going to be full. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. How are you? That baby was so smart. See, we got to make sure we walking and talking like it. I encourage you to make sure that on this week that you have hit that reset button really, really hard. It's Monday. Whatever you didn't get to do last week, it's okay. It's over. It's a whole new week. You get to start all over. Thank God. Yes. We get to hit the reset button and we get to start all over again. I'm encouraging people too to also take a hard look at starting in your home. Starting your home, because that's where I'm starting. My papa used to say charity starts at home and then it spreads abroad. I'm starting in my house. You know, well, how can I make this a better place? Is it my attitude? If so, fix it. Is it my mouth? If so, fix it. So that I can walk and talk like I'm supposed to. Some of us don't want to admit that's an issue. Well, I'm still standing in line for God to work on me with that. He's going to get to me. He's going to get to you too. Just stay in the line. Don't get out of line. Stay in line. He'll get to you. Yeah, he will. He's that kind of God. So, I don't even know what else to say. Walk and talk like you're already where you need to be. Walk and talk like it. Don't allow people to dump a bunch of heaviness into your spirit this week and you're carrying around all that dead weight and you can't do what you need to do because you're carrying the burdens of somebody else. Let them carry their own burden. Let them do it. Your children, don't let them dump all over you this week either. Your husband, significant other, partner, whatever you want to call them, don't let them just dump all over you this week. Set some boundaries and walk and talk like you're already where you need to be. You can't walk on this journey with a whole backpack of stones and heaviness in your backpack. You can't. You need to put in the right tools so that as you're on the journey, you can walk. You can walk and people will be like, wow, how is she doing what she's doing? Oh man, I can't, but yeah. And we're not doing it for bragging purposes. We're just doing it to help somebody else along the way. I like the scriptures that says, given it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men give unto your bosom. He said, give. Y'all want to be mad? Be mad at the author of the book of 66. That's what we have to do. But we don't want to because we're so afraid somebody's going to get ahead. You're going to do better than me. I don't want you to do better than me. I need to outshine you. Well, dimming somebody else's light doesn't make yours shine any brighter. Hello. That's what one of the teachers always says. Hello. She's in Puerto Rico. Hello. When everything's don't go right. Or it's something you should know. That's what she says. And that's what I want to say. You know, it's like you're so scared to help somebody else do something because you think they're going to get ahead and going to get what's yours. But they're not. It's not theirs. Their name's not on it. It's your name. Not theirs. So I'm not scared to share what I know. Oh, hey, Cree, you know, I want to start a tutoring company. Well, girl, when you want to have coffee and we can sit down and let's talk. You think I'm scared of that? No. When I teach my Spanish classes, do you think I'm worried about the students learning more than me? No. Learn Spanish so you can teach your classes. Now just imagine that ripple effect. Think about that. If everybody that I taught a Spanish class to became bilingual and they started their own classes and started teaching Spanish, wow, that would be amazing. Good morning, Marion. Hey, Miss Ruda. Yes, it would be amazing. But we don't want to do that because we're so afraid somebody's going to get ahead of us. And it's time out for that type of mentality. That's why you have to shift and sift. Sift out the mess and shift the things that are on your plate so that you can move forward. That's what we have to do. We have to do that. We have to do that. I'm excited when I see my sisters do well. I'm excited when I see them starting businesses and having events and hosting events and people are coming and supporting because it makes me feel good because that's my sister. Not a hater. Doesn't look good on me. It doesn't. And it doesn't look good on you either. Y'all know haters be lurking around on your pages. They're not going to like anything you post except for a plate of food. They're not. Tell them you got a new job and you're going to work 80 hours a day, 500 hours a week. And they are so good at saying, God is blessing you. And true enough, he is. But they happy about that job. Tell them you starting a business and you need support and won't nobody hit the like button. Oh, I already know how it works. That's right, Miss Bueller. Got to stop being jealous of each other. But I'm telling you, you post some information about you starting a business and you won't get a whole lot of likes. But you know what I learned? I don't care because y'all likes don't pay the mortgage over here anyway. Talk about a job and everybody's excited for you. Post some food and everybody want to know where you went. And the moment you post the name of the restaurant, guess where they going? They're on their way too. We real good about feeding our face and gaining weight and looking like, I don't know what. But not when it comes to being on point with walking and talking like we are where we are already ought to be. We ought to be up here. But we down here because we're shackled in our mind. See, they took the shackles off our damn feet and we let them put them on our mind. So you're still enslaved. Walking around just a bunch of damn slaves. That's sure what it is. Tell the truth and shame the devil, because that's what that is. Break out. Get out of prison. Do you? One of my friends posted, I'm not going to even say her name. She's leaving her profession and doing something different. And I said, girl, we need to talk. You know why? Because she's bold enough to step out. Some of us don't have anything tying us to where we are. And we can boldly move and step out and do something different, but we're so afraid. So we don't move at all. Girl, I said, girl, go do it. You think I'm not going to take her to have coffee and we sit and talk? I want to help her in any way I can. Be bold enough to walk in your own truth and walk forward and know that, you know what, I'm confident in this because this is my passion and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Whatever that it might be. Your it might be different from mine. But we're so scared. She thinks she all that. Look at her. I remember when she ain't have nothing. She remember when you didn't have nothing and you still don't have anything and you mad at her because she wants something. I know it. I don't even care if you're mad. You can be big mad, but it's the big truth. It's the big truth. All you gotta do is watch people. You don't have to say anything. Just watch their attitude. Hey, I'm going to start this business over here, and what I'm going to need all my friends to donate 5 hours a time. If you don't have friends who can donate 5 hours a time, fire all their asses and get some new ones. Yes, fire them and get some new ones. Fire them. If you don't have friends that can help push you to the next level, tell me what those people are doing, occupying time and space. They're so close to you physically, but far from you mentally. You keep them close to you physically because they make you laugh and they cool to hang out with. But mentally, y'all are as far as night and day is apart. I'm just saying. If the people are going to be close to you physically, don't you think they ought to be close to you mentally? Can you help them? Because if you can't draw them, they're going to draw you. Dr. T says yes, but the truth is they think they're all that. They really do. And there's nothing sadder than somebody that's ignorant as and don't even know it. That's sad. Just dumb and don't know it. You don't even know. And when you speak, that's how... Yeah, that's how some of our people are. I'm kind of crunk. I'm going to try to take it down a few notches, but it's Reset Monday, and it's like when I think about it, yeah, reset, like keep it 100. That's the problem. I never told my son you're going to grow up and play in the NBA. Why would I tell him that? He never even practiced basketball. He didn't like it. Why the heck would I tell him that and set him up for failure? Keep it 100 because we do it with our children too. Never told my baby she was going to be a model. She's vertically challenged. She can't be a model. She's pretty though. She can't be a model. And just like we keep it 100 with everybody else, girl, I'm going to tell you, when I saw you and the way you looked at me, I knew it was going to be a problem. See, we real gun-ho when it comes to that. But when it comes to making moves in our businesses and getting people out of the way that need to be out of the way, we're hesitant because we're scared of what they're going to say. We're scared of what they're going to think. Who cares? Oh, my God. Like, who cares? The answer is nobody. 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 Mm-mm. They don't care. They don't care. But here's the thing. Pay attention. You'll see it this week. If you think I'm joking with you, watch your timeline this week. People who are making moves, as the young people say, making moves and working for themselves and doing things for themselves. See how many comments you get. But you can post some damn tomfoolery about Nicki Minaj doing anything, and you get 3,000 comments in a second. All this mess. And it can't even help you. It can't even move you from one good degree to the next. But you're all in that conversation, and you got the nerve to waste time responding to that tomfoolery. Somebody can say they're starting a home-based business and you can't even support. Just doing a lot of lip service. I don't want friends like that. I don't. See, when my friends call me, I'm coming. I'm on the way. Heaven forbid they sound like they're in distress. Because when I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I'm on my way. You starting a business? Okay, what you need? You working on what? What do you need? How can I help? How can I serve you? Have you ever done it before? I want to challenge you this week. If you have a friend who has a business, thank you, Miss Diana, for sharing the video. If you have a friend who's running their own business, whether it's home-based or not, donate some of your time. It's the giving season since you want to give. A lot of y'all broke anyway. Not you on here, though. Give some time and see what a difference that doesn't make for you. It's a rush when you're able to give back, especially to those who can't give back to you. But when you give back knowing that you're helping somebody else get ahead, don't you know that God sees you? What you do secretly, He'll reward you openly for it. Yeah, sometimes we have to call on scripture. My grandmother says sometimes you have to remind God about His word. And it's not that He forgot. It's just that you're using it. It's high time that we're waking out our sleep. It is. It is. That stuff my grandmother used to say back when I was growing up, I was like, what's she talking about now? What is that? What does it mean? But mother, I thank you. Oh, I do. Because at this age, and I haven't been living that long, I've learned what some of those things mean. Some of it I've lived through and told the story. Because see, some of the stuff I've been through, a lot of y'all would have died long ago. But I know where my strength comes from. I'm not a quitter. I'm saying the truth. I'm telling the truth. People always want to say, girl, I want to be like so-and-so. I want to be like so-and-so. Now, just be like Jesus, honey. Don't be like anybody else. Just be like Him. Because some of the stuff that some people have gone through will cause some of us to buckle. Some of us would have died long ago. We would have given up. We would have given up. Wisdom and knowledge. That's what Mother had. That's what your mother has had too. And they didn't have initials behind their name or in front of their name, but they had wisdom and knowledge. But I'm so grateful now that we live in a country to where it's like we can do whatever we want to do. We can do whatever we want to do. Girl, no, folk couldn't handle it. They couldn't. Hey, Kasha. Yes. I don't care what the government says and what the news says. You're still living in some great times. You're able to get out and make it count. Oh, I can't do it because of my weight. Okay, you lose weight. I can't do it because I don't know how. Okay, YouTube it, Google it, call somebody, find out, ask questions. Like, we use all these excuses. It's people in third world countries that would love to have the opportunity that we have, and we got the nerve to lay our asses up on the couch every day, day after day, watching all my children, General Hospital, waiting on blessings to be just dropped in your lap and on your living room floor. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. I'm just waiting on the Lord to bless me. With what? Energy? You flipping the TV? You going to the refrigerator drinking the Kool-Aid and eating chips. Everybody else at work. When I go to lunch, I'm looking at all these people, and a lot of them are just hustling to hurry up because they on a timed lunch break. But then I pass by Starbucks and everybody's chilling with their legs crossed, drinking a venti pike roast, and they're not in a hurry at all. They're reading the paper. Like, what's wrong with that picture? You did come right on time, Kosh, because I'm lit this morning. See, I'm not going to just drive by Starbucks and see people reading the newspaper and drinking coffee and they're not in a hurry and you hustling and busting trying to find an alternate route to work because the route you usually take is backed up because they haven't had a wreck on 35 and you need to call in and let them know you're going to be late and somebody needs to take your place because they're waiting on you to do duty. I mean, it's chaos. If you don't like the rat race, quit. Get out. That's when you can quit. Quit waiting on what he's already given you. It's already there. But we just sitting there going, I'm just waiting on what? The next soap opera to come on? I hadn't seen Empire in 2 years. I love Empire. I don't have time to watch that. Power, never seen it. 5 o'clock in the morning is when millionaires are going to bed or they waking up. Ever seen people at 10 o'clock in the morning? I'm going to look for a job. Gershon, what job? All the jobs gone. 10 o'clock in the morning, you just getting dressed to go? To look for what? Jobs are gone. Girl, we got to get up out of here. We got to get out of here. Kasha, we can talk. We got to get out of here. We have got to realize that time is waiting on nobody. When you see people, running, they have fire under their feet, fire in their hearts, and they're on fire because they're walking in their passion. We always have something negative to say. It don't take all that. She's doing the most. And all you waiting on is a damn clearance rack to show up at Dillard's and JCPenney's. And that's where you spending your time and energy. I need a personal shopper to go do that kind of stuff for me. I don't have time for that. But one thing I have learned is that if you're always willing to sell your time, you won't be able to buy any. When you are always willing to sell time, you can't buy it. Girl, got a new job. Really? Girl, I make big money. Really? Girl, they paying me $12 an hour. That's good if you're in high school, but if you're a damn man, that's little boy money. Come on up from there. And if that's all you can do because life dealt you a bad hand and you ain't been able to recover, then hey, you know what? Kudos to you. You do your thing. But that's not everybody's story. It's people laid up doing nothing and they have no excuse. They have the skills. They have the skills. Yeah, waiting on that check at the beginning of the month. Boy, heaven forbid they cut that check off and you know your president subject to do that. And you sitting up like all is well. Oh, okay. That's funny to me. Kasha, you text me some months ago, seriously. I got a new number, Kasha. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll be in touch. But waiting on the check at the beginning of the month. And 45 was subject to change his mind about anything. But y'all just chilling. I just read your message, Kasha. Y'all chilling. Don't do that. Your life shouldn't be in nobody's hand but Jesus, honey. You put it in somebody else's hand and you in trouble. People will let you down. That's why you got to walk and talk and build yourself up. Pat your own self on the back. I'm not waiting on you to pat me on my back. Waiting on you to tell me I did a good job. For what? It'll never happen. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And if I could sing, right here would be a real good place to sing that song. Yeah. You have to encourage yourself. So I'm going to let you go because I know we all got to get the day started. But I just wanted to get your Reset Monday off to a great start so that your week and the tone has been set. Command your week. Command your day, and then command your week. We got work to do. And everybody that don't want to work, you need to fire them. It's time to move on. Sift and shift, honey. Sift and shift. Shift that stuff around on your plate. And if it's something you're not going to be able to eat, get it off. I don't care how good it looks. Get it off. Get it off. Somebody made me a cake one time. It was so pretty. It had all kind of fruit on top and nuts. And I was looking at it and I was thinking, they really don't know me that well. Because people who know me know that I don't do a lot of flavors and colors and things like that on my food. I tried to eat it because it was given to me. So when I cut it, it was so wet on the inside. I was like, too much. Know what fits on the plate. Know what you can't put on there. And if it gets on the plate because you thought you could use it and all of a sudden you can't, get it off. Miss Vicky says, if God can change your mind, he can change your world. That is it. And it starts right here. Now, why this started playing, I don't know. Because I promise I didn't mash play. I didn't press play. I don't know how it started. But it's called Finally Free. So maybe that's some confirmation that this week we're going to be finally free. That's weird. Joel Osteen, I love him. If God can change your mind, he can change your world. And that's where it starts. But we have to think it and know it. So a man thinketh, so is he. We have got to be about our business and about our Father's business too while it's day. But when the night comes, no man can work. Don't be mad at me. I ain't say it. I just know what it said. That's it. I wish you well this week. I do. I wish you well. I hope that you're able to check everything off of your to-do list. I hope that this week is so productive for you until you can't stand yourself. It can happen. I hope that you're able to make a difference in the life of somebody else. People call this the giving season. It's always the giving season. Ms. Bowder says you can change your world. You can, but you have to know that it needs changing. And see, the thing I look at when I hear things like that is people are, stuck in places sometimes, Ms. Battle. They're stuck there, and it's like they don't even realize that they're stuck because they've been there so long, and they get complacent until they feel like it's the norm. It's normal for them. It's their norm. Thank you, Marion, for sharing the video. It's their norm, not ours. So we have to help people. And guess what? When you're talking and helping people try to move up and they don't want to, it's just like a little kid you trying to drag out of Walmart. I love marketing because they put all that candy and stuff right there at the front. They know you're getting ready to go and kids clown because they want it. It's like trying to drag a kid away from that, saying they can't have it and they want to. Some of us, people are just dragging us and we're kicking our feet and screaming and having tantrums. We won't change, but we don't want to do what it takes to change. Leave them there, honey. Let them have a tantrum. Let them go. And when they get tired of kicking and hollering and screaming, they'll do something else. It just might be quiet and then now move forward, but they'll do something else. So we have to know that we can change our own world. And that's true. That's true. I want to see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. It's steep with people who are it's steeping with people that are satisfied doing nothing. That's not your story. Get those people out of your circle. Sift and shift. Get them out. You belong at the top because that's where God's people belong. They don't belong at the bottom. Everybody he came in contact with, lives were made better because of meeting him. Why you think we different? Only difference is times have changed. Not one person came in contact with him whose life wasn't made better. And if we're shaped in his image and we're supposed to be like him, then why can't people's lives be better when they meet us? Some people I'll be like, Lord, okay. But then there are other people that you meet you just can't shake. Your spirit agrees with their spirit and y'all have so much in common until you build a bond that's lifelong. And a lot of times those people aren't your relatives. And I'm going to leave that right there. But I want you all to, I will call you as soon as this is over. I want you to have a fantastic day. It's Monday. Make it count. It's the giving season. Give back this week. Do something different this week that you didn't do last week. And smile, it goes a long way. People are dealing with their own private battles. You don't know what people are dealing with. And you just might be that person that helps them off the edge. You don't know where they are in their mind. So smile, it goes a long way. But I wish you well on today. And remember, I'm going to see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Have a magnificent Monday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great day. Bye.